The House of Clocks is a television movie. It's a horror sort of fantasy directed by Lucio Fulci. It's one of his lesser known films. If this one was available at a specialty video rental shop, so I figured I'd just check it out. This one is about an old couple who lives alone in a mansion with their caretaker and their maid. However, at the beginning of the film, their maid wishes to leave, so the elderly woman of the house kills her with a sharp stick. And then three hoodlums, not hoodlums, but they're just three young adults, two men and one woman, basically they're getting groceries on a road trip and they overhear about the old house and two old people, so they decide to go there and rob them. However, after violence happens and they sort of take over the house, the clocks in the house sort of mess with time and time dilation, and all of a sudden, people who are dead come back to life. People, get injured but then heal instantly. It sort of doesn't really have any fast and loose rules with time, but it's basically like a nightmarish sort of trip through time. And you can tell that the movie's lesser budget, but it's still very nightmarish. I really like the sort of atmosphere. You get this sort of weird gothic sort of horror vibe from the house. Most of it takes place in this big mansion, and whenever the violence is still pretty solid, for a horror film, and it's very disturbing, and the movie just keeps kind of going. And even for a television movie, it's pretty solid. It's almost, it's definitely one of Lucio's lesser known films. He's known for more visceral zombie stuff and dimensions. This is just a simple people in a house doing weird stuff and just playing around with gore a little bit, and it's definitely different from what you've seen before of his work, and I like that. So it's worth checking out, and I give The House of Clocks a 6 out of 10.